Hi, welcome to this video in which I will show you how to install privacy shades on Toyota Auris model year 2011. If you would like to know, I will be using these car shades from the company Car Shades, privacy shades from company Car Shades. Why? Because I have them already on my other cars and I've been using them for I think 10-15 years on 4 cars already. They are very quality made, and if you would like to know more why I'm using this privacy shades and also why I prefer privacy shades towards window tinting, you can use chapters and just jump to that part of the video. I will also put an unboxing video at the end, so you can also jump to there. And now let's go with the installation. As you can see, this car does not have any tint on, and I would just like to have this privacy shades because I like a little bit more dark look. Look is much better. Also, there will be less temperature inside, which is very important now in the summer, and also it is harder to see what is inside. I will start with the rear, and then we will go to this side, and let's start. And let's start with the back. So I will open the trunk and put down the parcel shelf, which will make it a little bit easier to access here. And as you can see, the rear privacy shade is made from 2 parts, which come together like this. And this is also one of the negative things for the car shades solution, because it has a center line towards the rear, towards the center of the rear window, but I got used to it, so it doesn't bother me. So for this, according to the instructions, we would also need two locking pins, 2 pins that hold the shades onto the window. But according to my experience from Skoda Octavia and also Skoda Superb, I will just not use them. Why? Because when you install them, they are really fixed here and they don't move. So I will just not use the pins. And let's go now to work. And I will start with the left one. So if you look here, it is done like this, and this one is a little bit low round. So I will just put this one here. So this goes like this, and you just put it here and then push it inside. So here you need to push it, and here you push it up. So here is fixed on the plastic part, here is fixed, and this is it. So this is all that you need to do for the rear right part. And now I will install the rear left part, and let me just do it like this. It needs to go, yeah. So I will start here and I will just push it down here. So I'll push it, and now what I need to do, I need to put here that there will be one line, that there will be no over covering. So I will just put like this, and this is it. Here it is okay, and now I'll just push this one in, and as you can see, it is fixed. They will not move. Let me just close the yeah, I will need to move it a little bit like this. So let me close it. Okay, and they definitely stay fixed as they should. So again, one test, and they are completely fixed. So if we look now, it is fixed, it is fixed. One thing, maybe I need to push here a little bit down, and here also a little bit down, so that it is nicely seated, and here, and this part here. And let me just this one a little bit, repair it so that they are, that's it. Okay, so that they are firmly seated and on the same. This is it. According to the instruction manual, I would need to put here and here 2 holding pins, so four pins, but I will just leave it like this because it will hold. So let me just put back the parcel shelf. That's it. And I will close the trunk, and now let's see from the back. Yeah, it looks much better. As you can see, let me just push like this. It is fixed, and as you can see, it it is much less visible in, and it should also keep the temperature out. So if I close it really aggressively, and as you can see, it is fixed. It didn't move, so I'll just leave it like this. Now, one thing that I've noticed on my other cars, but here it should be a little bit more visible. Let us just go here. Let's check this. Yeah. Let me just put this down so that I can show you from the back. Okay, so here you can see it is a little bit, a few spots here that does not cover complete. I have tried to adjust it, but as you can see, there are a few spots. So if I try to push it up, it is a little bit visible. So it does not cover completely whole rear window. So, and now let's go to the rear doors, how to install it. So it's quite easy. You just push it here, here, and then push it here, and it will be fixed, but not really. So according to instruction manual, you need to use 2 pins, one here and one here. But I have tested a little bit, and the problem is that this part here comes very close to the window. So I've decided to put one pin here up, so that it will hold that the shade will not fall down, and the other one here, so that it will be fixed, really fixed. It will hold this shade not to come in contact with the window in this part here. So I've already put two pins here. So this one is with the longer part here, and the other one here down is with the shorter part, because the longer part does not go here because it is fixed down there, but here it can easily go. So now I will install this in. So I will start with setting this, getting this pin up inside here between the rubber and this interior door trim. So I will just install it like this, and then I will put this upper part here, and now I will just put this, here is a rubber part up here. I have just put the pin, the locking pin, between the rubber part and this metal part of the doors, and now I will just push this one in like this, and it should be fixed. This is it. So the locking pin here holds, here is okay, and here is also okay. So if I show you now, let us check. Like this, you can see that the locking pin is locked, and here is also this. And now I will open the doors, the window. So, and we can take a look from the this part. As you can see, the pin is nicely secured, and also this part of the privacy shade will not come into contact with the window which goes up here. So here at the top, let me just show you. So here is the rubber, and this is the rubber part of the window, and I just put the rubber a little bit up and inserted the pin below, and this is it. This is basically it, and as you can see, it looks nice. Now the window is open. Let me just close it. It goes up, and as you can see, it's already much more darker from the side. And if we go to the back, now you can see that the car looks, it looks much better, and also the privacy shades do its job. So this is the left part. Here everything is nicely seated, as you can see how it is installed. Everything is great. And now if I open again the window, and it stays fixed, and also it does not move. As you can see, here is also fixed, so it doesn't fall down. Now let me just install at the other side, like this. Put it like like this, and I will also show you how I put the pins on. So this is it. So here is the privacy shade. It's already prepared for the installation, like this. And now let me show you the pins. So this is the pin with the larger this installation surface, and this pin will go up here. So if this shade will go like that, so I need to put the pin. Let me check on the other side. Okay. So I put it on this place here. So you just turn it like this, and now you need to really firmly push it down. First on one side. Yeah. So on one side and then on the other side, so that it really locks onto the shade. And here it is. So as you can see, it holds. And now the other pin. So this pin, this is with the shorter base. This pin will go here, and I will install it like this. So it needs to be like this. And now I just push one side in and the other side also, and that's it. So it is prepared now for installation, and I will just install it like the other one. So first I put here in between here, push it like this, and now I will install this part up here under the rubber part. That's it. And now I just push this last part in. That's it, and that's it. So the car shade is installed, and if I close it, and we can take a look. Yeah, looks great. And now how it is installed, so that you see the parts. Here is the first pin. Here it's nice seated here, and here is the other pin. Now if I open the window, let's check from the outside. As you can see, this pin prevents the shade to come into the contact with the window, which is here. And here it is nicely seated up here under this rubber part, so that it will hold nicely. And as you can see, it does not move. So this is it. And of course, you should not forget the most important thing. This is to save the bag, to put it on a place that you will not lose it. So let me show you. Here is the bag. And of course, also here are the pins that I did not use. So I'll just put them in here. That's it. And put this in like this. And since the bag does not take a lot of space, I just like to keep it in the car. So like this, and it can be easily folded. That's it. You just need to put the air out. That's it. And like this. And it really does not take a lot of space. So here it is folded, and I will just put it inside. And that's it. And here is how is the visibility back when the privacy shades are installed. As you can see, here is quite nice, and also there is no white spots, but at the back I've already showed you there is a little bit misalignment, so but okay, it should not be so problematic. And here is the right side, left side, and as you can see, the visibility definitely is a little bit compromised, but yeah, this you need to take into account for other positive things that car shades offer you. So this is it. And of course you need to get used to that black spot line in the middle of the rear window, because the rear shade is from two parts. So this is the difference in the visibility. Definitely it is a little bit compromised, but yeah, you need to make your own decision if this is okay for you. And this was the installation of privacy shades to Toyota Auris. And now let me just show you how it looks with the privacy shades installed. So it does really look nice, as the rear windows would be tinted. And also it's definitely much less visible the inside of the car, what's inside. And also it will prevent the heat to go into the inside of the car, which is especially important here with the hybrid, with this hybrid version, because it uses the air. It uses the air from the inside to cool the hybrid battery pack. So this is how it is visible from the back. And now if we go closer, you can see that you basically cannot see anything inside. So this is also a nice touch of this shade. And this was it. Thank you for watching. I hope that it helped. And smile when you drive, because driving is fun. Bye. And these are the reasons why I really like privacy shades and why I have them on all my cars. So first reason is because they prevent the sun to go directly into the car. So this should lower a little bit the temperature in the car, and especially it's important for the rear seats if you have child seats at the back, because the sun does not go directly to the child seats and they are not so warm to the rear seats. So this is the first reason. So the temperature, prevention of the sun to go inside the car. And this is also one for this car. It's also quite important because it's a hybrid and it has a battery at the back, hybrid battery at the back, and it uses the inside air to cool the battery down. So this is the first reason. The second reason is the privacy that it offers. As you can see, it's really dark and it's very hard to see what's inside the car. So this is really what I like, especially when I'm on business trip. I have the full car of my equipment and I do not need to put it in the back. I can leave it there and it's not visible. This is the second reason. And the third one is the car just looks great. It looks much better. At least this is my personal opinion. As you can see, it looks really good. So this is that dot on the eye, and I really like this view. So these are the reasons why I have this on every car that I own. I think that I have them now for 10-15 years, somewhere around that, definitely 10 years, even longer, on all my cars because of these reasons. Now, what is not good with these privacy shades? So the visibility outside is compromised. You need to check it, you need to test it if it is possible before you purchase, so that you are okay with that. So this is it. And one other thing, so because here is between the shade and the window, there is a very little space, usually around 1 centimeter. So when there is a lot of humidity in the air, there is no air flow in between, so the windows can get a little bit foggy. So this is the negative. And the visibility, the rest I think is okay. Now, why I buy the Car Shades brand? Because I'm very satisfied with it. The quality of the mesh and everything is really good. The alignment is great, installation is easy, and I think that I had one of them of these shades on my car for 4 years, and they were as new after 4 years. So this is why I buy this one. And now maybe a little bit of comparison with window tinting. Window tinting, probably the car looks even better, because from the far away the car looks like if it has the window tinted, but if you come closer you can see that there is a privacy it is not tinted. So this is one comparison. The second comparison is you cannot deinstall the window tint. So for example, in the night, its visibility is really limited. I think that with window tinting even more. So when reversing, if you don't have rear view camera, it can be quite challenging. And for example, now in the summer, it's good that the privacy shades are on. So they prevent the sun to come in and to hit the inside of the car more. But in the winter, you would like to have this. So for example, in the winter, also the nights are shorter, so we have more problems with the rear view visibility. You can just take them off. 5 minutes, you have them off. Window tinting, you cannot have it off. You cannot take it off. This, and the third one is, they are cheaper, not a lot, but they are cheaper. And if you sell them, when you sell the car, I take them off. If the buyer wants it, pays half the price. If not, I sold all of them within a few days for half the price. So the ownership costs are really low in comparison to the window tinting. And one other thing, you do not need to, here in Slovenia, window tinting needs to be homologated. So this means that the MOT approves it, and the cost is not a lot. I think it's 30-40 euros, something like that. But this adds additional cost for this. For the privacy shades, you don't need any homologation. So this is my opinion, and this is why I have these privacy shades on all my cars, and this is also why I have exactly this brand of shades on all my cars. That's it. Well, this is the package, and now I will just open it. So I will cut this tape, and now for this one I will be very careful not to cut too much, so that I will not cut into the shades. So I'm very careful when I'm opening this. Okay, so this is it, and now let's open and let's see what is inside. Here is a nice bag for the shades, and let me just open it. And here are the shades, and let's see. Okay, so this is a bag for storing if you take them off. And here are these are the rear shades, I think, and these are the side shades. All very quality fabric, and also very firm, so it should be okay. And here are some pins for securing the shades. As you can see, this will need to be used for installation. So this is it, and of course also the installation manual. So let's take a look. Yeah, it shows everything, how to install it, so it should be okay.